All right, so how many of you now your head is really spinning? The good part is this. Over the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to say this at the end, but we have, for all of you that are going to be signing up and are going to become a part of the Dream Team United organization, we already have a Facebook group created, and we started doing weekly team calls. And everything that we're talking to you about today, even these like little breakout sessions with the social media, I'm going to go back, all of us are actually going to go back and do an actual training on each one. So the point of these breakouts were to give you an overview, to kind of get your wheels turning. And what I would love for you to do is just start making a list of questions. Go home, kind of digest this stuff, and then that's really where it'd be really important to set up a one-on-one call with the person you're going to sign up with, and then they can help you make sense of it all. We're going to do a marketing plan and how to kind of drip this out and how to make it seamless as possible. So, you know, I know that anytime I go to an event, Beachbody event, Summit, Super Saturdays, I kind of leave and my head is spinning, and then after a few days where I let it sink in, then I'm able to create an action plan. So if you're feeling that way, we totally get it. We couldn't have a 4-day event, so we jammed it all into one day for you. All right, so I do feel like my topic is a little more technical. How many of you are interested in knowing a little more about the Beachbody compensation plan? Oh, good. You are raising your hands. So I know it's a little dry, but let me give you a little bit of backstory. When I became a Beachbody coach, I signed up to become a coach because I wanted to help people feel the way that I felt. So if I could transform one person's life with Beachbody, then I had done my job. That is honest to goodness truth. I had no idea what network marketing was. Somebody actually said to me that I was joining a pyramid scheme. Has anybody ever said that to you before? And so I actually had to Google what that was because I didn't know what it meant. So I was so naive to network marketing. I genuinely wanted to help people. Now, my heart was in the right place, but I didn't build my business the right way at first. I made a lot of mistakes. I did not understand placements. I didn't know what I was doing. And so I feel like if I can at least give you this overview ahead of time, it will help you be smarter business owners, all right? Each one of you is going to develop a customized strategy for building your business based on what you're motivated by. Some of you are going to be motivated by rank and recognition and wanting to stand on stage and get awards and then some of you are going to say, I could care less about that. Just tell me how to maximize the compensation plan and make as much money as I can the fastest. So, and then there'll be some of you that are kind of in the middle, and I will always tell you, and you can Google the compensation plan and watch 20 million videos and you're just going to spin around in circles. And the biggest thing that I always say to coaches is this: I'm going to give you the pros and cons. You can build your business this way, you can build your business that way, but it has to be your own personal decision of the way that you want to build it. And there really isn't a right or wrong way. You just kind of tweak your strategy based on your goals. All right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. There are 7 different ways to earn an income with Beachbody. Again, I already kind of went through this, so I'm going to talk about setting goals based on your income. We are going to talk about a binary compensation plan. How many of you have actually been in another network marketing company before? All right. How many of you were in a binary compensation plan before? Okay, so some of you do know. All right, so this is actually new. All right, so you like my little Canva image that I created? So a binary genealogy is a structure that has one business center. So you're going to hear this terminology, CBC. Coach Business Center is what a CBC is. And that means that you are the coach and you have 2 legs of your business. You have a right leg and a left leg. And so every time, another coach signs up, it creates another business center. So each person underneath of you has a right and a left leg. All right, it just keeps going down, right and left leg, right and left leg. And that's how that compensation plan is. And so the first way that you can earn as a Beachbody coach is through direct sales. And this is probably what most of you are going to experience when you're signing up customers in your very first challenge groups. And so you earn a 25% commission off of everything that your customers are going to purchase from you. Now, Beachbody, when you sign up to become a coach on October 19th, you are going to log in, you're going to fill out the online application, they're going to send you an email with your coach ID number, and so then what that means is that you will have websites that are attached to you, and so you will literally just send your customers the direct link to buy whatever product they're going to buy. They're going to buy it, it's going to get shipped directly to them. You don't have to keep inventory or do anything in the middle, and you're going to get a 25% commission for that. The second way is through subscription commissions. Now, we talk about this club membership that is called Beachbody On Demand, or BOD, B-O-D. You're going to hear all these terminologies at the beginning. So club membership is Beachbody On Demand. So right now, they have a 10% discount. That's actually going to go away. By the time you sign up, that will no longer exist. Beachbody On Demand customers won't have that, but you will get a 40% commission from that Beachbody On Demand subscription membership when they sign up for that. All right, so once you sign as a coach, this is really important. Once your customers sign up as coaches, you get the initial commission from whatever they purchase. So if they buy a challenge pack, as a customer or as a coach, you get a flat commission for that. When somebody becomes a coach, after that initial purchase, now you're earning what is called team volume. So if that person is on your left leg or your right leg, the next month when their Shakeology order ships or they buy more products, you're not getting a 25% commission anymore. You're now getting whatever team volume is associated with that item is now going to show up on your left leg or your right leg. Does that make sense? That is going to begin to count towards what we're going to talk about is called Team Cycle Bonus. Now, I know it's confusing. Trust me, it took me a good 6 months. Yes?
Just clarify something again.
Yep.
So the only time you're only going to get 25% commission is if the person is not a coach.
Correct.
Right.
Yep, correct. Yep. So when somebody signs up as a coach, you get their initial commission.
Yeah.
Is you get that in your pocket. So, and I have this on another slide. Like if it's the Beachbody On Demand, and I'm going to talk in US dollars. I know that everything will be translated, and I know, and Thomas can correct me, I think they're going to try to keep it pretty comparable, so it probably won't be too far off probably from what I'm talking about. But so you would get like a $50 commission. You would get that whether they were signing up as a customer or as a coach. If they were a customer, each month you'd get 25%. If not, you get team volume left or right leg. Okay. All right, so now we've got bonuses. There are 5 different bonuses that Beachbody has. The first one is Team Cycle Bonus, and Team Cycle is what I talked about before. That's your left leg and your right leg, all right? And we're gonna go into how you earn that. The second one is matching bonuses. We'll talk a little bit more about that. There are challenge pack bonuses, which that's when somebody signs up as a coach, you get a challenge pack bonus. Fast Start Plus and Diamond and Star Diamond. So the first one here I have is Challenge Pack Fast Start. So it's just a fancy name for the bonus you get when you sign up a coach. That's really what it is. So when you sign up a coach, when you get paid, so our business weeks go, they start every Thursday, starts over again, and it ends on Wednesday at midnight. So on Thursday mornings, you'll log into your coach online office, you'll click on your commissions, and you're gonna get this breakdown, and it's gonna show you where your paycheck is coming from. You're gonna have commissions, subscription commissions, you're gonna see Fast Start bonus, you'll see all these breakdowns, and this is what you'll see there. So you'll get your challenge pack, Fast Start bonus. That's a new coach that buys a challenge pack. And when somebody signs up with a challenge pack, how we have it set up now is their coach sign-up fee is waived. So they don't have to pay that initial $40 coach sign-up fee when they buy a challenge pack. We just encourage everybody to do that when they sign up. And that also translates into these Success Club points that we also are going to talk to you a little bit more about as well. So I gave you an example, a $50 commission for somebody that signs up with a $160 challenge pack. The Fast Start Plus bonus, and this is something that's really interesting. So when you sign up 5 coaches, not customers, coaches, in a 5-week period, every time you do that, you get an extra $100 as a bonus, which is really nice, especially for those of you that are looking for as many different ways to earn an income. This is in addition to the team cycle volume and the commission you would get off of their initial challenge packs. Make sense? All right. Okay, so I made this number up. There are 20 ranks in Beachbody. I I put inactive on there. I know that that's not one of them, but I put inactive because that technically is a rank in Beachbody. So I added that, and I took all of this information right from the Beachbody policies and procedures. So I actually sat there with the FAQs and the policies and procedures, and that's how all of this information came to you today. So I took it right from their back office. So inactive, when a new coach signs up in your business and they don't purchase anything, and all they do is pay the coach sign-up fee. For us, it's $40 coach sign-up fee. They're inactive because that means they haven't purchased anything. So the way to become an active coach is to have at least a 50 personal volume points in either a customer purchase or a personal purchase. If somebody buys Shakeology when they sign up, they're active. If somebody buys a challenge pack when they sign up, they're active. And so active status is on a monthly basis. So that 5-week rolling period, as long as they have at least a customer purchase or a personal purchase of 50 PV, Shakeology is 90, they'll be active. All right. When you don't stay active, it doesn't mean you can't get commissions. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna get paid. It just means that you haven't either bought anything or you haven't sold anything to anybody in over 30 days. All right. That's all that means. It just means you're not really actively engaged in the business. When you sign up and you're a coach and you're active, you're number 2. You're an active coach. And so there are all these different ranks, and all of these ranks are tied to a cap that you can earn as far as weekly income goes, and then also your team cycle bonus. And it goes all the way from inactive all the way to the highest paid rank is a 15-star diamond coach. All right? So moving on to the next. So the first rank on the previous page you saw where it said active, and then number 3 was emerald. So that's the first rank that you are going to be achieving as you start your Beachbody business. And Emerald rank basically unlocks the compensation plan for you. That's where you can begin to earn what we call team cycle bonus. All right, so how you get there is by you sponsoring 2 people. And those 2 people have to be, one has to be on your left and one has to be on your right. And those 2 people, each one of those people has to be an active coach. How do you become active? How much of what?
50/50.
Perfect. And can you only buy it once, or do you have to do it every month? Every month. And it can be customer or personal. So it can be either or, all right? So, and it has to be on a rolling every single month that has to happen. So you plus 2, that's how you become Emerald. Once you become an Emerald coach, now you're eligible for that team cycle bonus. And so that is $14 a cycle. And I'm going to show you, so confusing. All right, so when you become an Emerald, it's called $14 a cycle. All right, now I'm gonna go, the next rank is Ruby, and that's $16 a cycle. And then as a diamond, it's $18 a cycle. And let me just move ahead because I can't see. Okay, I am going to go over that. All right, so now you can kind of see up here, we've got these legs. So you can see like this is my first personally sponsored on my left. This is my first personally sponsored on my right. And then you can see, okay, now I've sponsored somebody else and they sponsored somebody else. And you just kind of keep going out far and wide. You're kind of going down. Now, as we go through here, it makes more sense to get to that diamond rank because now you're earning the max that you can earn on team cycles. And so when I go into the next slide and I talk about how to earn and how many cycles you can get it as a time, you will make more money as a diamond coach than you would as an emerald coach with between that $14 and $18. And we have what we call a rank or a team cycle estimator that I'll share with you in our little UK pre-launch group. And you can just go in there and say, okay, if I cycle 20 times, how much would I make as an emerald and how much would I make as a diamond? And you can see, even though it's like $14, it adds up rather quickly. So as a coach, you don't have team cycles because you're not even sponsored anybody yet. But once you become an emerald at $14 a cycle, you can make up to $250 a week, and then you cap. So even if you have enough cycles, because you have working coaches underneath of you, if you aren't yet a diamond coach, it goes away. You don't get to use it. It doesn't get banked and saved for later. All right? So that's why you want to really focus on making sure that you are maximizing each step of the game. So at Ruby, now it ups to $16, and now your cap is $1,000 a week. So you can earn $1,000 a week from your team. So this is your team volume, not what you personally are bringing in, but what the people underneath of you are bringing in. All right, so how they're getting their customers started and what their customers are purchasing, and then their customers are purchasing that's all gonna count towards this team cycle volume. Then once you get to Diamond, it's $18 a cycle, and then it's up to $2,000 a week. And you can see every time you rank advance, 1-star, 2-star, all the way up into $12,000 a week is what you cap out for your cycles that you can make per week as a coach, all right? And so now we're going to kind of talk about how does this cycle bonus work. So it works on a 3-to-1 ratio. So one cycle is 300 balanced volume points. So you'll have 2 legs of your business when you sign up, and we will go in way more depth when you can actually visually see this. But when you sign up, wherever you're placed, just ask your sponsor coach which side's going to be my strong and which side's going to be my weak, because it's different based on where you are on the left or right side of an organization. All right, so you are going to have what is called naturally occurring volume. So your coach, when they sign up people, they're going to just kind of go to the bottom of the pile. And so everything that they purchase, everything that they sell is going to start to accrue as this team cycle volume. All right, so you're going to have this one side that's a little bit stronger. And so if we look here, this person, their left leg is 3,700, so that's their strong leg. And then your weak leg for this person is their right. It's only 480, all right? And a weak leg is the side that your upline doesn't help you with. It's the side that you build, all right? And you want them to be somewhat balanced. You want to maximize as many cycles as you can. So here, if we take a look at this person has 3,700 on the left, 400 on the right. And so now it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So we subtract 200 volume points from the left, 100 from the right. That person cycled once. But we can still keep going. Do you see how that works? So we have 3,500 and 380. Okay, we can cycle again. So now we have 2. And you can see it keeps going down until this side says 2,900 and this side says 80, and we don't have a 2-to-1 ratio. We can't cycle again. So we don't lose this volume. This volume gets banked as long as you stay active. If you go inactive, you lose it. All right, makes sense? So now you don't lose it. It goes into your banked volume, and then your pay week starts over again. And so then next week, if you have more customers and coaches and your stuff's going, then it just pulls it out of the bank and it uses it and as you can use it. That makes sense? Yeah? Okay, so, and it says right here, carry over to the next cycle. If you can't use up your team volume, as long as you're active, I have that right in there, it gets banked until you can use it. Now, all right, so we talked a little bit about weak and strong leg already. So team volume from your business center current leg that has the lower team volume is your weak, and the side of your business that has the most is your strong. They can actually flip. So you may, when you start out, have a strong leg that is producing a lot of volume, and then all of a sudden, you may have some really great team members that come in on that weak leg, and all of a sudden it just blows past the other one, and it's okay. It'll kind of flip. It'll pull from whichever side so that it can keep creating that 2-to-1 ratio in your business. If you're here, and one of the things that I just want to kind of point out there is, you know, a lot of people talk about, oh, I'll put you in a great spot in my business, or you're just going to get a perfect placement, or, oh, you're going to have a great strong leg and you're just going to make tons of money. I just want you to know, everything is based upon your own effort. There's no guarantee. It is all based, it's a direct reflection of you enrolling customers and coaches and having them have an awesome and amazing customer experience and becoming awesome advocates. So if somebody tells you you're going to have it made, you still got to do the work too. So keep that in the back of your mind. But it is helpful when you have that weak and that strong leg and you understand where that income comes from. All right? Now, the next way that you can earn is through matching bonuses. So we've got our commissions. We have our team cycle bonuses. Now the third way is through our matching bonus. And this actually starts as a Ruby coach. A Ruby coach means that you have personally sponsored 4 people, right? You have 2 on your left, 2 on your right, 1 on each side is an emerald. That makes you a ruby. And I will kind of walk you through a little bit more of that visual as we go. Now what happens is all of your personally sponsored coaches, every time that they have a team cycle bonus and they get a commission for that team cycle bonus, you get 5% of that. All right, so what does that encourage? It encourages you mentoring your personally sponsored coaches so that they also have success, because then that's helping you to build your income too. All right, then it goes up as a diamond coach. Now it's 10%. So 10% of your matching bonus of what they're getting in Team Cycle, you're earning in an income too. So if you're personally, and I gave you an example, if your personally sponsored coach earns $500, as the sponsoring diamond coach, you earn 10% of that, which is $50 based on the bonus week. And this is really important. It is based on your true rank. So in other businesses, you can be a rank, but if you drop from that rank or somebody quits and it drops you from that rank, you may be a lifetime diamond coach, but you're only paid what you actually are. And that is how we work in Beachbody too. So you may have achieved the highest rank of 15-star diamond, and then your whole, not that this happens, but I'm being exaggerating, well, your whole team could quit. You're only gonna get paid what you actually are that day. So just know that too. It's always based on your true rank. All right. So the next way to earn is through the Star Diamond bonus pool. So Beachbody has this awesome incentive where they take 2% of the entire company's team volume and they split that up into half of percentages. It goes to 2-star diamonds, 5 stars, 10 stars, and 15s. If you are a 5-star, you get both the 2-star and the 5-star bonus. If you're a 10-star, you get the 2, the 5, and the 10. And so on, all the way up to 15. So that's really awesome and is a great way to earn a little bit of extra income. The other thing that we just started is what's called the diamond bonus. And so you will actually have the opportunity to take advantage of this in the fourth quarter, because you'll be able to sign up. And so when you become a diamond coach, and then you hold the rank of diamond, the true rank of diamond, for 6 consecutive weeks within a bonus period, which we can share all those dates with you, technical stuff as we get into it, you'll get $250 in January when that bonus is paid out if you hold that rank. All right, so that is a really awesome way. Now, one of the things that I will tell you is you always have to hold the rank for 6 consecutive weeks within a bonus period to get that rank. So if I am a 15-star diamond, I'm not guaranteed the 15-star bonus every quarter unless I am a 15-star diamond actually paid for 6 weeks. So so that really makes you be accountable to making sure that you continue to grow your business. I look at this as a bonus. I know that for me, the rank of 15-star is a great accomplishment, but I also am smart, and this is just where business strategy comes in. Build a solid business. Build a solid business where you're making sure you're paying attention to what can I earn at each rank of my business. Am I making the cap of a diamond coach at $1,000 a week? So this is where some of the questions you can start to formulate and make a list of things you can talk about with the coach that is going to sponsor you. Okay? All right, so I got all of that. Any other questions on that so far? Yes?
I'll just ask, sorry. Then from the strong side, is that just from your own upline, or is that the upline of people?
It can be the upline, it can be all the way up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. If you're familiar with network marketing, as long as you stay on the outside, if you ever were to place somebody on the inside, then they no longer benefit from that. And that's a little more technical, but so that's why I always say far and wide, stick to the outside.
But yeah, you get paid on everyone.
Yes, you do.
Everyone down.
Yep.
I wanted to ask, in my previous company, it depended on whether you became in somebody's right or left leg, whether or not you got that carried down. So I could have my strong side where people get carried down, and then I can bring somebody on the left side and they don't get any carried
Correct.
down. Does
Yep.
that happen here as
Yep,
well?
that happens here as well. So
it depends on who you're...
Well,
Yes.
you still get carried down on the left side from your team that you build, but not from anybody above.
Yeah, so if she's saying she places her mom on the right and her sister on the left, her sister's not going to benefit from her mom because they're on the opposite sides.
But will she benefit from the ones above?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's
Yep.
what I mean. Because in the other company, if you went on the left side, you wouldn't get anything.
You would get everything from above. So are you saying your left leg is your weak leg?
Yeah.
So when you start building that weak leg, everybody trickles down. So then that kind of builds another strong, yes.
But
Yes.
you're the only one
Building that.
side.
You and the people you sponsor, and then their
Yes.
people too.
But not
Yes.
the people
Above. Yes, correct. Good question. That was a good question. Anybody else? And now your head's really spinning, right? Yeah.
It's still confusing.
Yeah, go ahead.
These sheets.
Absolutely. So I am going to send a PDF after this event today with all of these slides in a master download for you so that you'll have all of this to be able to take advantage of. And if you go onto Google, I'm pretty sure if you typed in like Beachbody compensation plan, it's all going to pop up. Don't watch somebody else's YouTube videos. Please don't watch, because there are so many coaches that have made YouTube videos. Just stick to what Beachbody has put out there as far as the compensation plan goes, okay? All right. And then we'll ask Thomas and SJ these questions too, because they can really give you guys even more information. All right, so here we go. Let's keep going because I know that we're just a little bit behind in our time. So ways to earn. You know you can have up to 25 business centers as a coach. So I'm going to explain this to you. So I actually have 4 Melanie Mitros. All right, I've got 4 of myself. So whenever you become a coach, you can see I've gone coach, active coach, emerald, ruby, diamond, and then once you get to star diamond, nope, I don't have that on there.
Okay.
So star diamond means that you have a diamond coach on each side of your business, on your left side and your right side, and you have sponsored that person. So it's not somebody in your organization, but you actually sponsored a diamond coach on each side, that somebody that became diamond. When that happens, now you've unlocked another business center. So I go into Beachbody, I create a new email address, and I can sign myself up again. And I can put myself anywhere that I want to put myself in my business, all right? So for example, I put Melanie Mitro number 2 under my husband's weak leg. And for those of you that understand network marketing, you know that now I've built where there wasn't a weak leg, I'm now building a strong leg because I'm going to build that business center to diamond and star diamond. So I'm able to control my income a little bit more, and I can place all my new customer sales into that second business center. So that is another way that you sort of unlock more earning potential, because I'm cycling off of myself basically and my customers. I'm just not signing them up in my first business center, I'm signing up in a second. And that's a little more advanced, but as you're thinking about setting goals for yourself, you know, yes, I want to get to diamond, okay, I want to get to star diamond, then if I really want to focus on that income, 2 stars kind of where the magic happens, because you can control a little bit more of it, and that's how the process goes. So this is the ranks of Beachbody, and I've explained, you can see how it goes, and this is what you're going to be focusing on, you know, in the first 90 days that you're a coach, or as soon as possible, is getting to that diamond. And then the cool part about what we do as our Dream Team United is at every stage of the game, when you come into coaching, you're going to go through our new coach training, and we're going to help you get to Emerald. We're going to help you get your first challenge group started. Then you're going to go into the next training group, and we're going to help you sort of solidify those skills of running effective challenge groups. And then we're going to help you with, okay, how do I present the opportunity to people? And once you get to Diamond, we have what's called the Rising Stars, where we teach you leadership skills and advanced business decisions and how to grow a team. So it's not like once you sign up, we're just going to throw all of this at you at one time. You will learn this as you go, and each one of you will move at a different pace. All right? So just keep that in the back of your mind and know that you have mentorship, and we will help you make good decisions based on, you know, all the 6-7 years that we have been a part of the organization too. Okay. So then I just, again, pulled this from the Coach Online office so that you could just kind of see what are the potential earnings. You know, as an Emerald coach, you're $250 a week, but then if you look at your annual, as an Emerald coach, you can make $13,000 a year. That's the max, I guess, a cap, just from your team cycle bonus. That's just from your team. That doesn't include your customers and running challenge groups and just what your customers are buying. And then you can see at each level, when you get up to a 10-star diamond and above, it's $624,000 a year. So, I mean, it's pretty incredible and kind of mind-blowing. And I remember looking at these numbers and going, what the heck, you know? Do people really make that kind of money? And it's pretty incredible if you can build an organization of people that are actually passionate about health and fitness, that you begin to have this tribe that works together, and you're changing people's lives, and the rest of this happens as a result of what you're doing for other people, and it's a very magical thing. And I have found that I try not to get too into the